Every year, it starts the same way. New goals, new energy, a fresh version of yourself. And then, a few weeks later, the motivation disappears. Why does this happen every single year? Most people think they failed because they're lazy, or undisciplined, or not serious enough about their goals. But psychology tells a very different story. Motivation doesn't die because you're weak. It dies because your brain works against sudden change. The first clue lies in how motivation actually works. Motivation is an emotion, and emotions are temporary. When the new year starts, your brain feels excitement, hope, and novelty. That chemical boost feels powerful, but your brain cannot stay excited forever. Once novelty fades, motivation fades with it. The second clue is the size of the goals we set. At the start of the year, we don't set realistic goals, we set identity-sized goals. New year, new me. Your brain hears this and feels pressure. Big goals feel heavy, and when your brain feels overwhelmed, it looks for comfort instead of progress. Scrolling, resting, delaying, not because you don't care, but because your brain wants safety. The third clue is the shock to your routine. Your brain loves familiarity. Sudden changes feel like danger. When you try to change everything at once, sleep, food, habits, work, your brain quietly resists. Not loudly, silently, by draining your energy day by day. This creates the same pattern every year. You start motivated, you push hard, you miss one day. Guilt shows up, motivation drops, and eventually you quit. Not because you failed, but because motivation was never meant to carry you that far. So what actually works? Instead of chasing motivation, lower the emotional pressure. Make goals smaller than your brain expects. Focus on systems, not outcomes. One habit, one small change, one repeatable action. Consistency trains your brain to feel safe, and when your brain feels safe, progress becomes easier. And here's the truth nobody talks about. Motivation isn't what creates change. Safety does. When your brain stops feeling overwhelmed, it stops resisting. So if your New Year motivation already feels gone, you didn't fail. You just reached the part where real change begins. If this spoke to you, comment below, "My motivation dies because," and subscribe for more psychology behind human behavior.